I know now a lot of people are talking about the US, especially the tariffs, and also with Elon Musk. Now there's a lot of things that's actually coming up. So what if like leader like Elon Musk is gone? How is the ecosystem going to be sustainable?
Blackpink.
So today we are going to talk about this really interesting topic when a leader is no longer the center leading through the ecosystem. So this is the part where I think that's why Miss Nee and is going around training up the teams, right? Going to summits. So the thing is this, we all think that the leader should be the center of the universe, but probably nowadays is not really that true. Although we are one of the key people over there, but we also want to manage our risk to make sure that the lower the key person risk, the better is for the organization, right? Yeah, because like for example, I know now a lot of people are talking about the US, especially the tariffs, and also with Elon Musk. Now there's a lot of things that's actually coming up. So what if like leader like Elon Musk is gone? How is the ecosystem going to be sustainable, right? Yeah, things like that. So probably me, I want to ask you this question. So you lead a really big team right now, and you mentioned just now you brought them to like Apple, and you're attending all this summit. So what is the turning point that you realize that being the central figure of the business is no longer sustainable?
So I think from day one, when I moved to Singapore, when I start learn all this and start understand more about how to run a proper business, not just call yourself entrepreneur. And when I'm in my 18, I make that mistake. I opened my first business, and my team never exceed more than 10. And I always ask myself why, how people can do a big company and why I only 10 and I cannot grow bigger. So I'm not going to let them take responsibility when they not knowing the knowledge or they don't able to handle the situation. So that's why from starting of running my team, I'm already aware of it. When people focus about customer or revenue, I only focus on my quality of my team. I want to make sure everybody inside, like you grow the tree, you plant the seed, but you also have to nurturing. So the first few years of nurturing the team, I'm very aware like how much water you need to give, how much pressure you need to give, how much protection you need to give, or how much the weather outside or like environment and mindset, and you can list on it. That's how I aware of it early on. And now for the last 1 year, I did not inside. I almost not even in any meeting. I only in the meeting if the client is very important to me, or it's very important for me because I know them, or because I want to introduce them with my team. Other than that, after that, I'm not. The team take over. So I think we have to go to that place where I should not always do all the job, because that's not how it should look like. So it's the team is important, and I know I want to scale them, so I have to have strategy from day one. How about you?
For me, at the juncture when I was in my previous organization, where it has like 200 employees, and it's a listed company. Right from day one, also me and my business partners, we know very well, because we're in the education industry, and very often education industry sell the people, right? Like for example, Tony Robbins, is one of the popular ones, and of course there are some others. I'm not going to name them. So if they are not in that business, is it still going to run? You see, so we understand that. So that right from the beginning, we don't brand ourselves, although we are the leaders in the company, we don't really brand ourselves. We brand the company, we brand the program, we brand the product, we brand how good it is, so that it runs in the ecosystem. So of course they will know who are the leaders, no doubt, right? But still, once let's say we are not in the system, okay, we make sure that the system is still able to run, to make sure that the business can function. So that's the reason how we can expand to replicate the system in Malaysia, in Taiwan, in Shanghai, to have the office and still run really well over there when for my previous company. So I really find that yes, it is kind of like the central figure for leaders, but what we could do is we could groom multiple leaders in the company. It's not just one person. So there will be like a few key person that we can groom to become like the central figure. In case one is not around, there are still the others who lead the company. It is still important, right? So it's always important to, when we are in the business, to know who is the second generation leaders, third generation leaders who can take over us, who can become the right hand man, and we can trust them and continue to groom them. So of course the system must be in place as well, that they have a stake in the company. So they are not just like employees. If not, it's going to be very difficult for them to really work their heart and soul for the company. So that the compensation and benefit system must be also in place to make sure that this could be done, right? And also, of course, the whole ecosystem, for the team.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will come back with you with another episode and another amazing guest. Bye.